Happy 2016. My name is Ursula, comma. I'm always doing that now because I speak to text or whatever they call it, voice recognition, and I'm always doing my commas and all that stuff. Okay, anyhow, so I'm 51 years old, and I've been through a lot, and I'm not wanting pity or anything like that, or any kind of praise. I'm just doing this, really I'm hoping for a reality TV show or some sponsors so that I can have a better, higher quality video blog. But
give me some money.
send me money. I'll give you my address. No, anyhow, if you have any connections to television or anything like that, that would be great. I was...
You know what I want. Oh, baby, you don't. Give me some money.
Alright, this is my video blog, not yours. Stop showing off. So, no, I'm kidding. You can show off all you want, babe. Here you go. Show off. Woo-hoo. Watch the road. Okay, this is the real life of real people. A real person, me, and the chauffeur slash butler slash chef that I have. So, I was born a poor Mexican child, and I was going to say black child, but Steve Martin already used that line, so I have to use Mexican. And actually, in all reality, I really was born to a poor, very poor family when I was born. My father was military. He had gotten out of the military. I was born, and then he rejoined the military. And that's how I actually classify myself as a military brat. But technically, I think you have to be born while your parent is in the military. But it doesn't matter because I was just a tiny baby when he rejoined, so I consider myself a military brat. So I was born in Texas. I'm a Texan. Yeehaw! And Texas is, in fact, the greatest state in the nation of the United States of America, although it is not necessarily the most attractive state or the coolest state, or, and I don't mean coolest as in temperature, I mean coolest as in the things to do and stuff. And it is pretty cool, though, in the way that there's no state income tax, and the cost of living's fairly low in most parts of Texas. I have lived in several places, and including Alabama, Virginia, North Carolina, all while my father was in the military, and in Germany, several areas of Germany while my father was in the military. Germany is an awesome place if you ever get to visit or get orders to, as one of your options, take orders there. Do it. It's awesome. So, let me see where we go from there. I have several stories that I'm going to talk about during this project, and one of them is medical conditions, and one very important one that I would like to bring light to and expand the knowledge base on is fibromyalgia. A lot of people don't understand it, and a lot of people don't see a fibromyalgia sufferer when they're suffering, because we tend to not be able to get out and do anything, and sometimes not even get out of bed and that sort of thing. So right now is a mild flare-up fibromyalgia. I had it last night. I was in bed by 8 o'clock. I had to get up early, but fibromyalgia flare-ups can affect any part of your body, any organs. So right now my gut is really killing me, and my femur and hip areas are in pain. So hopefully over time, over the year of this project, I can share with you some of my episodes and explain to you how they feel, things that can lessen the episodes, the medications that can lessen the pain. But no matter what you do, the pain never goes away, the episodes never go away. And sadly, it's a lot of fibromyalgia sufferers really just, quote, get used to, quote, the pain. That's pretty much how we live. And yeah, I know that there are people with a lot worse pain out there and with a lot worse conditions and that sort of stuff, but a lot of those conditions are recognized. A lot of people try to understand sufferers of other conditions, and they don't get as much flack about it as fibromyalgia sufferers do, because a lot of people think that we really aren't in that much pain, or that we're faking it, or exaggerating the symptoms and that sort of stuff. So hopefully you will get some insight into that. Another illness that I have is ADHD. It's not an illness. An illness has to have symptoms and a cure, or symptoms and a process. An illness has to have a process. There's always an end to an illness, whether it's death or whatever. But a condition, ADHD, a syndrome, condition, whatever you want to call it. Also not a syndrome, but a condition. Okay, so, and this is me off of medication, ADHD medication. Okay, so, a lot of people also do not understand the ADHD. A lot of people think that, especially in children, that ADHD is just normal activity or hyperactivity, but not medically